What's going on, y'all? My name is Kirk Valentino.
And my name is Belange.
And welcome to Playtime Is Over, episode 7.
Welcome back.
7. Consistency is key, bitches.
This lotion is doing to me? Is it killing me? All right, let's
She's
move
having
on.
a malfunction with the lotion, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
You got the notes, because we already late, y'all. It's already going to be a short episode, but we going to talk our shit today. I'm ready to pod today. I told you, I text you this morning, and what did I say? I said, be ready to pod.
Be ready.
Be ready. Look at how long this list is.
Very much long.
Be ready to pod. So, I have to check in with you because, so I'm going to ask you this, and don't give me the fucking, I've been working. How have you been?
I've been great, I've been doing a little sales. Some
girl.
here, some there.
I hate it.
I haven't worked at the strip club in a little bit, but
So no updates.
I honestly haven't worked like all week. Like yesterday was my first day working the whole week.
Really?
So
Wow, what the fuck you been doing?
What did I do this week?
I almost said something, but I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. What the fuck have you been doing though? Like
I've really been chilling. I've been going out.
been outside.
I've been outside for a little bit.
I should have asked her, does this soundboard work? Because I want to put some ear horns on here. But whatever.
But we don't know which one is
Yeah, I'm not even gonna fuck around.
Next time. But yeah, I just been living life. I haven't really been.
Have you been caught up on BMF?
What? I binged the fuck out of BMF the other day. Like I was up till like 4 a.m.
Did you like Carisha's acting?
It was terrible. I love you, Carisha. Like I like her. I liked her in that other movie that I just seen her in. What movie was that I just seen her in?
The white girl.
Yes, with the white girl and with Lauren London. I forget what that's called. What is that called?
I don't know. It's on
But
Netflix?
you people.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yes, I actually really, really enjoyed that movie. And Carisha's role was a good role for her in that movie. Like, who is this white lady? But the fake crying.
In BMF?
The fake crying wasn't it, baby. It didn't hit.
So
It didn't hit the way I thought it would,
look.
first of all.
I've been, honestly, if it wasn't for social media, like if it wasn't for this pod, I would not be really on social media like that. I've been really like taking my breaks from social media. Like I'm a big, like, I need a break from the circus. Like social media is a big ass fucking circus. Like I need a break sometimes.
Yeah.
So I took a little break. Like, if you go on my Instagram, it's like nothing there. Like, I barely interact on social media. But now I'm on social media because we got to get topics and shit like that, and I got to pay attention to what the fuck is going on. But you going to be holding the camera off the whole time? Like
I'm gonna just do a little. It's just gonna be a little, cause I haven't been getting. My teeth look really good.
I'm just concerned for your arms, sweetheart.
No, it's just real quick. It's just little. This is like little clips.
Oh, okay, little clips. So yeah, I ain't really been on social media like that, but I did want to say, like, it's important to take breaks. Like, people feel like if you get off social media for a little bit, you're gonna miss out.
Yeah, you're not missing nothing.
Anytime I take my
You're
breaks
not missing
and I
anything.
come back on social media, you smell good. You smell like clean laundry.
Thank you.
Whenever a man smells like clean
Laundry's
laundry,
clean.
that's like the sexiest thing. Like, I don't even care about no cologne or none of that. If a nigga smell like some clean laundry.
Yeah, I love the smell of clean clothes.
Anyway, so anytime I take a break off social media and I get back, it's always like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
The world just still be spinning.
Because regardless, you're gonna hear about it. So
Another thing.
it's like somebody's gonna show you. Like, did you see what happened? Da, 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 da.
Yeah, and I was also thinking about, like, when are we gonna get to a place? And I wonder, has life and I just want to talk about this country. I can't talk about the world. Let's just talk about this country as a whole. When are we gonna get to a place where the economy is stimulated? And obviously, I know not everybody in the whole country at the same time is gonna be getting money, but when are we gonna get to a point where we're like people are not starving, people are not robbing and killing because they don't got no fucking money. People are not on drugs. People don't gotta, resort to things that they wouldn't normally resort to. People don't gotta scam because the economy is being equally stimulated because people are not so fucking greedy. When are we gonna get to that point? Like the car break-ins in Atlanta have gotten so fucking crazy, and all I could think of
I feel like they've been crazy.
it's just like getting, it's been crazy, and then it's like escalating. What the fuck is going on?
I feel like, for one, Atlanta or Georgia in itself is just a greedy ass place. Like being from up north, like you got greedy people, but you don't got people that will really kill you over $20. Like,
I don't know what part of up north you from.
You got people that are, I feel
In
like
New
people
York?
are not that greedy. I feel like people are not that greedy. Maybe the crackheads, maybe like the real life bums.
Where was they when?
But people who actually do have
got killed over a chicken sandwich. The Papa whatever dude. Wait, we shouldn't laugh because somebody died. All right, we're not laughing.
We're not laughing at the.
But come on, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I
That's
would
just
be
sick.
so mad if I fucking made
That's
it to
sick.
whatever. But yeah, the car breakers in Atlanta are just, the glass companies are eating because they get to run up a bag.
But
because
see, that's where I feel like that's the issue, because once we get to a place where we can actually share the wealth and share the knowledge, share like without fucking having classes where you charging people $1,000 to learn some shit that you learned off of Google. Like, I think that's when we'll get to a better place, because it's just.
I don't know. I just want to know, has there ever been a time like where we didn't have to obviously these people are doing that because they don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Like, why else would you be doing
It's people who run with circles that have everything, and they're one of the bros that's still broke. And it's because some of the circles these people run in, the people who are head honcho don't put their own boys
That's
in.
crazy.
They don't put their own people on.
Even in Atlanta?
Even in Atlanta.
Because they shit on up north like, oh, y'all don't want to put each other on. That's why Atlanta been on
they
top.
do.
So that's how they giving it up even in Atlanta?
I even heard a conversation the other day where people was talking, and they from down here, and they was like, oh, they always talking about up north, people always talking about we so slow down here, this, that, and the third. That's because y'all really are slow down here. Like compared to the pace, compared to like fast paced, like how quickly things evolve, like fashion wise.
Oh yeah,
they are behind. They still behind.
First of all, let's be clear. This has been my theory for years. I couldn't wait to have a podcast just to say this. It doesn't matter how long Atlanta has been on top as far as hip hop and music wise. Atlanta will never touch New York when it comes to fashion.
Never.
It'll never be a time and space. Y'all it just will never happen.
Getting put on.
So yeah, I did want to say that because I know I have to give it to them for running shit as far as hip hop, music, and all of that,
and black unity. I would say that, and,
entrepreneurship. Y'all can have that.
Y'all can have it. Y'all got it.
But as far
y'all run it up quick down here.
Yeah, as far as fashion goes, like being a hub for fashion.
Just because you have on Balenciaga, because you have on Rick Owens,
you can't even find a real place to shop here.
You can't. The malls are trash. The malls are trash. All of them look like, what is it? Flea markets.
You gotta go.
All of them.
Once you buy whatever you buy and you go out, you have on the same shirt as.
Oh my God! Yes. Do you know how often I see that in the club?
Things have changed now, obviously, because people can order online now. But I could imagine what it was like 10, 20 years ago.
You'll literally never see me with the same outfit on as a girl in the club because I'm not shopping out here. Most of the time, if I do shop out here, it's literally last minute. But you're still not gonna see the way I put stuff together compared to the way other people put stuff together.
Compared to these bitches.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to say?
Compared to these bitches.
So, boom. My brother and his girl had went to a party, and her car got broken into. They fucking broke the back window and shit. And she said she didn't have shit in there anyway, but she was just like, well, damn, like, like I didn't have shit in there. They took a bag. It had like a waist trainer, some stuff from the gym. And she said, I had a fucking pizza in there that I was thinking about.
And they took the pizza?
They bit a piece of the pizza before they bit a piece of the pizza and left. They didn't even take the whole thing. They bit a piece off the pizza. And she said she had bit the piece before she left. What the fuck? Like, this to
Y'all
me,
are nasty. So they bit the pizza to make it look like they didn't bite. They bit the piece that she bit off of
to me,
to make
that
it look
just
like
is symbolic of how hungry these niggas are.
Y'all too hungry.
The money ain't circulating enough. I don't know what it is. What's happening in this country? It's just getting worse. It's like the New York City train stations, the crime rate is so bad. It's always been bad in the train, but now it's like even regular people that would have been taking the train is like, I'm not getting on the train.
Right.
I'm gonna pay whatever I need to pay. I'm not getting on the train. It's just too crazy. So it's like, I don't know. We got to do a little bit. Well, me personally, I want to do a little bit more learning about our economy and trying to figure out why the fuck is it like this? Is it like this in the white community? Because I don't know what they have going on. And I'm not talking about the white community where it's like, I'm talking about the broke white people.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of those too that you know, they don't talk about. But yeah, we could move forward from there.
I do see that you having friends that are jealous of you. I feel like that stems back to your people not putting you on. Mm-hmm. Because
go ahead, elaborate on these bitches. Go ahead.
First of all, let's talk about it. So, you know, you have people that, like, I'm the type of friend that will put you on. Mm-hmm. Like, if I see an opportunity, like, even when it comes to a job, like, remember we was just talking about, like, Jonna will put you on. Mm-hmm. I told Jonna was like, she just got a new job or whatever. I was like, put me on, sis. She sent me the link immediately.
Shout out to Jonna.
You know what I mean?
Jonna probably don't even listen to the fucking show, but shout out to Jonna.
Shout out to Jonna. We gonna send her this link. Mm-hmm. She gonna hear her name or whatever. But yeah, like, even when it comes to money wise, like, a nigga will see, like, it could be a guy that's broke but still getting bitches. A guy in your friend group is mad at you that you getting all these bitches but you don't got no money. Mm-hmm. But he the guy with all the money and he still can't pull. He's friend zoned. Like, it's hate. It's just,
and that goes to, I love one of my favorite quotes is, money can't unlame a lame.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how much fucking money you got.
It doesn't matter.
You still gonna be corny. And to me, that's why when people always try to use money and put so much value on money, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it matters, but then it's always gonna come a point in time where it's like, you only could stand on that money but for so long.
Exactly.
Like, do you have character? Are you a real nigga? Are you swaggy? Are you like corny?
Do you have charm?
Are you dumb?
Would you
like,
court?
It's just so many different levels to that money shit that it's like moments happen where you can't hide behind that shit. So, and I love to say, one thing I love about women are always gonna be able to see through that shit. So if no bitches wanna fuck with you, obviously if no bitches wanna fuck with you and you got money, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
The math ain't mathing.
The math ain't mathing, baby. It's something going on there.
So, but I did want to talk about that topic because I was on Instagram, and you know the podcast See the Thing Is? This is a podcast called See the Thing Is. Mandy B, you know the podcast Horrible Decisions?
Yes.
Mandy B from Horrible Decisions. She has another podcast. It's called See the Thing Is with Bridget Kelly. You know Bridget Kelly? She was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
So they have a podcast. It's really good. They talk about like friendships and all that other shit.
Really?
Like, really articulate. Okay. Yeah, it's real cute. They had a girl on there. I don't know who the girl is. The girl brought up an interesting conversation. She was like, what if you had a friend that was jealous of you? Not us stealing their topics. What if you had a friend that was jealous of you, but just admitted, like let's say whatever friend you have, this your bitch. Like, you are always together. Y'all always on the phone. Whatever person that you're thinking of as I'm saying this, that person is like, let me tell you something. I'm jealous of you. I love you, you know, you're my friend, but I'm just jealous of you. I'm jealous of what you have, who you are as a person, and I can't hold it back any longer. Like, let's role play. Hey, bitch, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, what's up? What about?
Well, this is something that's been bothering me for like a long time, and I just feel like I should be honest with you, and I've been really thinking about this. And
what's going on?
Well, I just, you know, honestly, like, I don't know. I think I'm jealous of you. Like, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of who you are, how you carry yourself. I don't know. It was just something. I don't know what it is about you, but I'm just jealous of you. Like, and I'm in therapy right now trying to figure it out, but I just have to be honest with you and let you know, like, I'm jealous of you.
Real quick, that's the thing with jealousy, though. Because the reality of it is that you could be jealous of somebody, but you never know what that person is going through or what that person is dealing with in life. So you jealous, but you never even know that your life may be even better than theirs. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why I really don't get jealous. I'm not the type of person that I'm going to see what you got and I'm be like, oh, dang, I wish I had that. Or dang, like, what did she do to get that?
Yeah.
Like, I want that. How come I can't get that? No. Because at the end of the day, do you know, it was a girl that came to my lounge the other day. This bitch was, got arrested for prostitution. Went to jail for prostitution. Everybody knows that too. But she still showed her face in the club. At the end of the day, you never know what somebody had to do to get what they got. Because her ass was prostituting and she probably had to fucking suck to get any bag, any clothes, any hair.
Was like a fly bitch. Like she had like...
She wasn't. She was a mess. But the wig was a mess. I don't know. The wig was a mess. But at the end of the day, like she probably got friends that was jealous of her too. But they didn't know what she was doing behind closed doors because that shit was under wraps.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like they didn't find out until after she got arrested for that. You know what I mean? So it's like you never know people's past. That's why I don't pay attention to Instagram, social media, none of that. Like literally, like back home, people see that I moved here. They see that I work at a club. They see the pictures of me posting that I'm always cheesing in the club, shit like that. But this Atlanta shit is real.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people are contacting me and they're not people who don't even run in the same friend group contact me like, girl, you look so happy. I'm so happy for you. And I am happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy here. I'm happy with the life that I'm creating here and stuff like that. But this shit is real. This shit is like, it's not a joke. It's not a game. I'm only showing you what I'm giving you, what I want you to know. Like, you feel me? Like, that's why, like, when you come here, when we come and you ask me, like, you know, what you been up to, it's really not a lot that I can really put out there because, I mean, there's good and there's bad, and I'm not going to share the bad. Yeah, so I'll share the bad when it comes to like a learning lesson. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like, which I'm struggling out here, nah. Because I'm not struggling, but it is a struggle. Right. You know what I mean?
So that's another thing too. That's what they were saying on that pod. They was like, there's people that could be jealous of you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be material. It doesn't have to be like your lifestyle. It could just be who you are. Like maybe your character, how people love you. Like you can't pimp. You don't get to choose what they're jealous of. So if they're jealous of you, you don't know why. That's just, it's nothing you can really do about that. But I wanted to talk about that because I think there are a lot of people, like I've never been, I don't know, I'm just not a hating ass person. So I've never been jealous of people. So I can't understand in my mind how you could be jealous of another person.
Yes.
But if I had a friend that told me they was jealous of me, do I think I will continue that friendship? Absolutely the fuck not.
I can't.
Once you told me that it's over, it's over. First of all,
because now I can't trust you.
That word, jealousy, is such a heavy negative word.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't think nothing positive. I don't give a fuck how honest you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't give a fuck how honest you are and you think that you get brownie points for being honest. That doesn't matter to me. To me, what matters is that's a negative word and you're telling me that you have negative feelings and thoughts towards me.
Exactly.
And I'm your friend, bitch. How long was this going on? Cause
now I gotta worry about my safety around you.
Oh, I gotta worry about that. I gotta worry about
like the people, like the girls trip. Or the trip that girl took when she went to Cancun or something, and her friends literally beat her ass in the hotel room because they was jealous of her. Literally, they was jealous of her. Like she had her. What did she have? Her own. She had her own hair business or something like that. God rest her soul. And
that was fucked up.
That was fucked up. But that was all because of jealousy, and not a single friend came forward until afterwards. Like, that's fucked up. So, literally, when it comes to jealousy, like, you do have to be careful who you're around because you never know what type of intentions they may have for you. They might fucking slip something in your drink when you in the club and then let you go home with a random ass nigga and you never show up again.
That's like the like, bitches that they know that niggas be creeps in the club and do real rapey kind of shit and you not saying nothing. Or
them the type of bitches that drop air tags in your purse because it's happened.
Oh, no.
It's happened. It happened to one of my friends in the club.
They dropped the air tag?
They dropped the air tag in her purse. And you know, your iPhone, it tells you, like sometimes if this Atlanta shit is crazy. But sometimes if you have an air tag in your purse, your phone will notify you like somebody's like paying attention to your location or whatever, or your location is being tracked, something like that. It'll show up on your phone. So beware.
Wow. So I want to shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about, there's a lady, you know, around the way in the hood, where it's always a lady that has a daycare.
Yeah.
It's always a lady that had a daycare, and I'm not gonna act like I wasn't one of the kids in the daycare once upon a time.
I was one of the kids in the daycare.
You was one of the kids. Yeah, you know what I mean. So this lady, she has a daycare. It's in DC, and she has a daycare, and it's called like Kids Castle or some shit. And she has a husband, and the husband starts molesting the kids in the daycare. And she said she was hearing stuff and she was asking, but she didn't believe it at first. But then she said the cops saw it was an investigation going on about her husband. She said she confronted him and he said, no, it's not true, whatever. She said they talked about molestation of kids and stuff like that all the time, and he acted like that was the craziest thing, that he was like, couldn't believe that people were doing that.
Blows his mind.
And then one of the mothers of one of the kids came and brought her child to tell her what he had did to them. And she said when she saw that child's face, so she went, because he was and then when I saw his picture, he wasn't even like ugly. That's the thing, these molesters and shit, they don't even be like, you think this like creepy, some ugly like Bill Cosby looking person. No, they be like
regular looking ass like, niggas.
You could go find somebody really doing this, but that's the thing, they're so fucked up because someone fucked them up. But now you're gonna go fuck these kids up, and now it's gonna,
that's like R. Kelly.
So boom. He was a ex-cop, but he was still taking jobs as a like a security guard in places. So he went to the Oriental, was it the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in DC? Mm-hmm. She went to the Mandarin Oriental DC hotel to press him. Why the fuck she pulled out a gun and shot his ass? She shot him in the throat and shot him in the leg. And they called the cops. She got arrested. Oh. She's now doing 4 years in prison because she shot that nigga.
Okay, I heard. I think I definitely heard about this, but it was because of the kids.
The soundboard need to be. We gotta find out if this really worked, because I want to give her some air horns.
Yeah.
First of all, she had to shoot that nigga.
Yeah, she had to.
Because if you did it, they're gonna say you knew.
Exactly.
Because people probably still think that shit was fake.
Yeah.
You know the hood. You know how people talk. Mm-hmm. They probably still think, because still, even though she shot him, in my mind, I'm like, these kids were under your care.
Yeah.
How did you let this get under the radar? And it wasn't just one. It was more than one kid that got molested. That's fucked up.
It's so traumatizing.
It's like you had to shoot him, because then it's gonna look like you knew.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she specifically was like intentional about, let me shoot him just so it looks like, I don't know how far it goes, or maybe she was really mad, but you got to do something about it, because
let's give her a round of applause.
I wish we had the thing. I just feel like you had to shoot him, but then I just feel like, how did this slip under the radar? I still want to know how these kids are under your care, and I know she thinks about that shit every day.
Yeah.
So she said that she thought she was only going to get 2 years, but the judge told her, listen, bitch, you don't. He didn't say listen, bitch, but he did say this. He said you don't take the law into your own hands.
Yeah.
So he gave her an extra 2 years on top of that. So now she got 4 years or 4.5 years.
And that's still not shit. Did she kill him?
She didn't kill him. Oh. But I kind of, so then now it's like, when she get out, what the fuck she gonna do? Because that was her livelihood. Obviously, she had a daycare, but it's just like, now these kids' lives are fucked up because they were molested. Who is even gonna be able to watch them now? Because the parents probably not gonna trust nobody.
Exactly.
So just seeing her,
the parents or the kids not gonna trust nobody either.
Yeah, that's just extremely traumatizing. So it's like, I commend her for shooting him, but then it's like, you had no choice. If let's say she didn't shoot him, they would have said she knew about that shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, she could have left him.
But she could have left him, but they could have, I don't know. I feel like if you didn't go that hard or be that extreme.
Yeah.
Like, she probably was really mad, though. I think she was really mad. Like, you dead ass right now?
My thing is, if that's your husband, why you had to catch him at the hotel? Why you couldn't catch him in the living room? That's why
they said it was premeditated. They locked her up because they said it was premeditated. It wasn't like in the heat of the moment, like you just found out. You went all the way to the hotel. So see, I don't know. It's other factors that go into it.
Yeah, it is. Interesting.
Speaking of molesting, it's gonna be a lot of talk about that in this episode. I'm so sorry. Trigger warning. You know you got to do trigger warnings now. People be triggered. But a lunch lady. You saw that? A lunch lady went to jail. She was fucking the middle school kids.
Yeah,
Is it kids with an S or was it one kid? I don't know. But either way, even if it's one, you don't got no man, no husband.
That's the part where I just don't understand the attraction to children. What is as for a man, for a woman, what is the attraction to children? You know how many 21-year-olds, 18, 20-year-olds be trying to talk to me because they think I'm in their age group? And I'm like, baby, I'm 28 years old. They like, oh, you look at my age. Well, what's up anyway?
You do look their age, though. But that's not kids, though. Even let's say you was to entertain it, it's not kids.
But regardless, I think to myself, like when I was 18, you were probably only 8. 10.
Yeah.
You were like can you imagine my 18-year-old self fucking with a 10-year-old? That's fucking disgusting. And not only that, that's molestation, that's rape, that's all of that.
Yeah.
That's underage.
I mean,
no matter what.
You're not doing it while they underage. You're doing it while they of age.
Yeah, I know, but that's how my mind operates.
Okay.
So like literally, I just can't. I can't fuck with you. Like that's crazy.
Reminds me of when I was in high school and the teacher, you had that kind of thing happen in your school too? I feel like everybody had that in the school. A teacher was fucking with one of the kids.
We had coaches, we had teachers,
I woke up in the morning and my radio was always on to Power 105. Mm-hmm. I woke up in the morning and Angela Yee was on the radio talking about my school. Angela Yee was on the radio talking about my school. She said my teacher's name, the name of the school. I woke up like, what the fuck? And I called my best friend. And this is one thing about me, because I'm very fucking powerful. I called my best friend and I said, I bet you it's so-and-so. I said the name because I felt some energy between them. Yeah. So it's like, I wasn't surprised. And they never publicly said the kid's name. They only said a student.
Yeah.
But
they don't never say the kid's name.
Yeah. When we got to the school, in front of the school, they had newspapers, and it was a video. Well, it was a picture of a screenshot of a video of them kissing. They were kissing in the park. We saw the video. They were in the park kissing. I'm like, she was 23. She was our global teacher. How dumb do you have to be? Not, what? So I don't even know if they really even fucked, but that was just crazy. Like, what are you doing? Why would you be doing this?
And you know what? The only people that get any type of stain off of this is the kids for fucking a grown-ass adult.
Am I too loud?
Yeah, you guys are extremely loud.
Oh,
next door. So
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay, for sure.
Sorry.
Why these rooms not soundproof?
Yeah. But yeah.
You know what?
We got a noise complaint.
This lady got one more time. One more motherfucking time.
So, okay, let's...
Because where the soundproof at?
Let's reel it back in. Now I don't even know how
What is this board here for? What are these boards here for? Ain't they for soundproofing?
I don't know, child. I can't.
So how low we supposed to be? Because I don't even think we was that loud.
Anyway, child.
This is going to turn into ASMR.
So boom. So yeah, they was fucking I don't know if they was fucking, but moral of the story is, people keep moving into situations where there's kids.
Are you gonna cut that out?
No.
Yeah, keep that in.
I'm keeping that in. Listen, y'all gonna see all the growth here. Playtime is over, baby.
Playtime's over,
because
bitch.
when this podcast blows up and takes the fuck off, like I want y'all to see the journey. Like all the people that were listening from day one, or if you just came in, maybe it's millions of followers and millions of subscribers later on, you're gonna look back at this and be like, damn, it came a long way. Our setup is gonna be crazy. Our audio, everything is gonna be amazing. So,
because we're gonna interior deck it out and everything.
Yeah, y'all need to see the fucking growth. So, but I did want to talk about.
Just pay attention to that.
What time did we come in? We were at least like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, but we ain't really get situated. Like I remember when we walked in, it was like 4:45, and then we didn't get situated until like 4:40. Look at how long we've been. Look at how long.
Okay, so it's 30 minutes.
4:50, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you would say like 5.
So we literally got 10 more minutes left. So we gonna be here till 5:50. Are they gonna allow us? Because
I don't got time to be getting charged for going over. Listen, all right, so what time do we got to leave then? We got 10 more minutes?
11, yes.
Or we got 20 more minutes?
11 minutes.
Oh, we got 11 minutes because we got to leave at the 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever. We could make do with that.
Yeah.
What I wanted to talk about more than anything was, do you know Adam 22?
Mm-mm.
Adam 22 is this white man who he has like a podcast, and like all the like SoundCloud like mumble rappers like went on the podcast, and like it kind of really blew up in 2016. It's like that DJ Academics kind of like demographic. He's now being canceled for like some type of molestation thing. I'm so sorry that this is where the podcast has went today. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is just what's come up.
It's heavy on it. But you know, we gotta raise awareness to certain things too. So that's important.
Motherfuckers it's creepy out here. And they don't always look a mess. They look normal, or they'll be attractive, and they could find somebody in the world, but they want to fucking molest children. It's fucked up out here.
At this point, it's like, what is normal anymore?
So, boom. So I was doing I went down this whole rabbit hole on YouTube, okay? They talking about Adam 22. He didn't even molest her. He was with a girl. She was underage, but they didn't do anything, but he was talking to her, and then she became of age, and then he fucked her like right after. So it just looked, everybody's like, well, that's kind of weird. Why would you be doing that? Or was you like secretly waiting like, oh yeah, wait. So everybody's talking crazy about that. Joe Budden was interviewing him like, why the fuck are you doing this? And I remember when he first got big and like his podcast like really blew up, it was around, remember Lil Pump and like Trippie Redd and like, it was just this weird era where the mumble rap was crazy and the purple dreads and the lean and just that era. That's when he created the platform. Joe Budden, this is when the JBP was popping. Joe Budden was on his podcast and he was like, why the fuck is this 30-year-old man? Because this nigga was hanging out with these niggas. He was on tour with them. He was running around with them. All of them were always on his show. Not all of them, but like it was just these new SoundCloud rappers every day on his show. He was pushing this. He was blowing up so fast. Joe Budden was like, why the fuck is this 30-year-old man running around with these 19-year-old kids? Them kids was 19. Them niggas was 16 and 19. That's like us hanging out with 19-year-olds and 16-year-olds. That shit is weird, bro. So I remember him saying that, and at the time when he was saying this, I didn't get it. Like I was like 24. So I didn't really understand why he was what was the big deal. But now that I'm a little older, I'm like, that is weird.
Yeah.
So now they're canceling him. I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen. As a new podcaster being new in this space, I hold space to be able to say what the fuck I want. Yeah. And I'm so happy that Adam 22 is getting canceled. Get him the fuck out of this culture. He does not belong here. Listen, anytime a white man thinks that they could step into our space and think that they're gonna, because he took off. He blew up and he did great and all of that. But at the end of the day, we getting him the fuck out of here. One thing about our people, we don't forget, and we're vicious. And that's
the Adam 22, is that the one he used to be big and then he lost weight?
I don't know. He
got tattoos?
He got tattoos. He was like a skateboard punk rock. And that's the thing, when the era shifted, because remember it was cool to be like a skater, right? It was cool to be a skater. So he was like in a punk rock and all of that other shit. He was skateboarding and riding bikes and shit. I think that's what he was doing. But then when hip hop, I remember in 2016 when everybody was saying hip hop is the #1 genre. Wait, so now they loud. How the fuck they gonna be loud and they gonna tell us
exactly? Now is exactly. I was hearing their asses the whole time, but okay.
So we was out doing it.
We was out doing them. Oh, I know Adam 22.
So
No Jumper.
Yeah, the No Jumper podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So listen, these white people.
I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, y'all. I'm so terrible.
They could come in our culture and take space, and this is what they always do. They come in our culture and they want to take space. Remember, Miley Cyrus did that shit when she came in our culture and she wanted to be twerking and all that shit. And then she said, what did she say in the Vanity Fair article? She basically said to us she did not want to be a part of the black community anymore. That's what they do. They come in our culture. Remember, Justin Timberlake did that shit. Remember, he thought he was black and all of that, bringing sexy back and all of that shit, and went back to wherever the fuck he came from because he couldn't handle it. Remember, Justin Bieber wanted to be black and he thought that he could stand a chance in our culture, but he couldn't handle it. These white people always think that they they think that they want to come in our culture and our shit. Now this is a difference.
Yeah.
Because they do have the white people that honestly grew up in this culture.
Yes.
They grew up, and I'm not talking about the black people that think because that they got black friends that they could say nigga. You know
the white people.
White people, you know when I be going off, I be mixing up.
Yeah.
The white people think that because they got black friends, they can say nigga. You know Rory from the Joe Budden podcast?
Yes.
That's my perfect prime example of a white friend that is accepted in the culture that he could have a podcast about the culture because he grew up around the shit. The nigga grew up in Queens, would never say the N-word. I've been listening to the Joe Budden podcast for years. I've been waiting for his ass to slip up. He would never, black girlfriend, just really immersed in the culture. To me, that's a white person that belongs.
Yeah.
Adam
you
22?
to the cookout?
No. You gotta fucking go. You don't get the fuck out of here.
I was wondering when he was gonna get canceled because the type of questions that he asked women on his podcast are pretty fucking disgusting. Like
I never even
literally he asks disrespectful ass questions, and even who did I see walk off his podcast? Asian Doll, Black China, just all people that he feels like because they're exposed due to their bodies or that they're popular because of their bodies, he feels like he could just, say this, that, and the third, not even giving people a chance to explain, listen, like, just because you see this ass, you see these cities, don't mean that I'm really not popping. I got several businesses. I'm really rapping for real. I'm really doing my thing, and you asking me shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like...
I agree with that. My whole point is, he don't belong in our culture.
He don't.
He's not for the culture. He was exploiting these young kids, these young black kids from our community. If we're gonna exploit ourselves, that's another motherfucking conversation.
Exactly.
But you don't get to come in our space and exploit us. Get your stink ass the fuck out of here. I was watching the Don't Call Me White Girl interview, and he was talking about how he fucked his girl after not taking a shower for 3 days. Get your stink nasty ass the fuck out of here.
Disgusting.
And then
when white people don't shower for 3 days.
I'm just
that's different.
I'm just big on our culture being for us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big on how we created this. They poured crack and drugs and all of these things into our community, and we birthed this beautiful thing called hip hop. Now this white man thinks that he can just come in, and we accepted it. We ate it up. He got views off of us. He made money off of us. And now it's time for him to go back to where the fuck he came from. And I just want to say that that's going to be the promo clip for Playtime Is Over this week. Send Adam 22 back to wherever the fuck he came from. You know what I mean? I'm saying that with love. I'm saying that with a lot of love. And not love for him. I'm saying that with love for our community, because we don't need culture vultures like that to try to step in and try to take and make a profit off of us and what the fuck we built. We created hip hop. Y'all was trying to shit on us and say that shit wasn't real music. It wasn't cool. And then when this shit becomes the #1 genre, now you see that it's a lucrative opportunity for you. You not no hip hop nigga. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Since I brought up Black China, I didn't even peep this. Because I put this on here, but I didn't even peep.
You said that?
Yeah, I wrote that.
I was like, when did I write this?
Yeah, I told you I added some stuff. But speaking of Black China,
we got 2 minutes. I don't want to use the 2 minutes on her ass.
You sure? Because I just feel like
we didn't even get to the health tip of the week.
Okay, let's do it.
We might have to do health tip of the week next week. We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes. But I just want to say, like, due to the Blac Chyna thing that she's dissolving all of her fillers, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy because I was just so tired of that. Like, you trying to look like a Barbie, but you trying to look like a figure in a Barbie.
So you was tired of that look for her?
Yeah, it just wasn't giving. It never gave. And her mom is such a hater, and I just feel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What her mother said, because her mother said, y'all think I'm supposed to be happy because she taking her butt shots out her face? How the fuck her butt shots is in her face?
Like, your own people could be your biggest hater, and that's just I feel for her.
All right, yeah, maybe it's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. She's just funny to me. Anything she says.
You know, I took a selfie with her.
On that note, not a selfie with Tokyo Tony. But on that note, we gotta go, y'all. Playtime is over, bitches. I didn't even get to do my health tip of the week. We didn't even get to do a black business.
This
week was just ghetto, y'all. But
we were so ready. We were on time. I was ready to pod. I was on time. I made it on time, and the doors was locked on our asses. Like, that's insane. But until next time, Playtime is the fuck over.
Playtime is over, bitches.
And we out.
Later.